Hello and welcome. The package in front of me. This is going to be my unboxing of a Warhammer 40,000 Fortress of Redemption. It's a piece of scenery. It will go quite well with a Realm of Battle board or any gaming board. I'm going to use Spyderco Sage 2. My channel is a knife channel, so again you'll see me use very nice knives. Okay, let's remove some of the personal information. Here we go. Haven't really seen many videos of this on YouTube. Well, of a review and an unboxing and things, and seeing as that's what my channel is about, thought I'd kind of do one. So, it's a nice picture for you. So, there you go. This is what you get in here. You get this kind of fortress kind of area here. You take the las cannons off and you've got some missiles under there. It's quite a tall structure. It's a large structure. It's a good focal point for your board objectives and things like that. So that's the back of the box. And this is what the front of the box looks like. Okay, it says here Fortress of Redemption. It looks very Dark Angels-esque. I think that's what they were going for when they made this, because there's plenty of angels with swords and things like that, and they've even got Dark Angel Space Marines on the walls. So that's where they're going. And if you like skulls, this is the box set for you. There's plenty of skulls all at the bottom and around the walls and things. There's also a lot of Dark Angels iconography, things like that. There's a few Aquila eagles as well around, but there you go. I'm sure you can file them off, cut them off, put Blood Angels iconography and things. So anyway, I'm rambling on, so let's unbox this. Now, one of these terrain pieces will set you back about £70. I've never known them to be cheaper, so I've always kind of seen them as £70. Sorry about the sun glare. It's difficult to get the right kind of viewing spot. If I just move the camera, no, it's just followed me. Brilliant. So it's a large box, very deep. These are all the sprues that you get. Turn it round and then place them over here. So you get one of these sprues. This is the back of it. This is the front. So you get one of those. Get another one of those. And another one. And your fourth one. So 4 of these sprues that are exactly the same. Remember, one machine will just make 4 of these, or one of these 4 times. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but you've got 4 of the same sprue. You've got this sprue, which has got missiles in it. You've got this sprue, which again has got missiles in it. So 2 of the same sprue there, the missiles and huge las cannons weapons. Then you've got one of these sprues, which are just the walls and the door and hatches and things. And then you've got one of these, which is just the walkways, it seems, in the parts around the fortress. You also get this instruction manual. It says that you need some clippers, some plastic glue and a knife. Pretty straightforward, really. Nice 3D images and instructions, what we like. So there you go. That's the end of that box. So in summary, you get one of these sprues, one of the wall sprues, missile and las cannon sprues, and 4 of the same large structure sprues. So, like all of my unboxings with these kind of things, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go away, quickly build it, and join me in part 2 when you will see the finished product. It won't be painted, and I'm not going to paint it for this video because I've got other things to paint and things to do and things, and so therefore you'll probably see it in a battle report. But I will go and assemble this now, and join me in part 2 where you can see the finished product. See you in a sec. And welcome to part 2. Now this is the next day from part 2. It actually took me 3 or 4 hours, probably maybe a bit more, to clean up the sprues, to get them off the sprues, and to assemble the scenery piece and glue it, get everything ready and things like that for it. As you can see, it's a monster. It's huge. This is one of the Citadel Realm of Battle gaming boards. There's 6 obviously in the pack, and as you can see, it pretty much takes up a whole one, give or take a bit of space. So it would dominate a normal sized battle board. I'm going to do a little bit of a flyby just to give you some close-ups, because I understand we're quite far away right now. Sorry about the plane flying over, but as you can see, it's very high structure. It's got plenty of details on it. It's got these missiles here, missile silo, and you get one of these discs, so you can have it Dark Angels or just with the Aquila, and you can pop that there, and that covers that up, so you can put some troops there if you don't wish to use missiles at all. It's got this walkway, goes along to this Icarus las cannon. I think it's an Icarus las cannon. It's huge, absolutely huge. I have not glued it, so you can move it about if you wish. You can also raise and lower the turret. And if I just move around to the back, that's what the back looks like. And that's the door, one of the doors to get in, I suppose. And the top with the hatch. Now some of the little items I added, which are optional, that come with the set, are these heavy bolters. You get 4 of them, so I've positioned them in the way that it is on the box kind of thing. 4 of them. Also optional are these little speakers or lights or something. There's 4 of them around there, and these 4 searchlights, they're optional. You get 4 of these things, which look like searchlights and box speakers. They're optional, but I only use 3. There's 1 there, and then there's 2 over here. Alright, now I'm going to show you with a few models on the board. And here we go with a few more models on the structure. There's a small little Devastator squad there. Suppose you could really cram them in and have 10 in that area. They'd be quite packed, but you could probably space them out along the stairs there. I didn't put any on around that turret. There's just a normal Rhino tank compared to it. I mean, if you've ever been into a Games Workshop, they normally have one of these things in there anyway. So, but I just thought I'd do the size comparison really for anybody that's never seen one of these with models on it or around it. And I put a little command squad up there. They're pretty snug up there, but there we go. I thought I'd do a nice comparison. Now what I've done is, they say it's optional, and for me it works really well, is to have this whole scenery piece not glued in the sections. By that I mean this comes apart, the stairway comes apart, and this comes apart. Alright, now I think that's quite decent, because you can then have this, just this column on the board, or you can just have this cannon. You can even take the cannon off, put something on top of there. I don't think that disc goes on top of there. I'm just going to try it out. No, maybe it works. You do get two, so, but I just think it works really well like this for storage. And if you do want to take it to places to game, you can pack it much easier and securely like this, rather than it all being glued together. And also you can make separate sections, so you could have, possibly you could have that as one section, and then you could have this somewhere else on the board, or you could just have this whole section. But there we go. That's my review of this Fortress of Redemption. You can get these for about £70. I think they're well worth the money, because height wise it's about as high, if not higher, than a Titan. Well, a small Titan obviously, but I think they're an excellent addition to any scenery piece. They're a very good focal point. I preferred this structure, this scenery piece, more than the Aquila strong point, and that's why I got this one first, because I just preferred it. And it's a very nice addition to your scenery packs, and I can't wait to paint it, and you'll probably see it in a battle report. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. The Emperor protects.